Groundwork 3. Yeah, I guess I'm not completely fucked. I guess Past Joe sort of knew what he was doing, just sort of leaving us here. I think we can inch a little bit more onwards. The problem with the ground side, as I'm sure I mentioned about a bajillion times in the previous video, is that there are several creepy little girls waiting to ambush me around here. This isn't one of them. But, yeah, there's risk. There's risk of being here, which I probably shouldn't be taking right now. But, you know, fuck it. If you don't YOLO, you don't low, yo. You know what I mean? I hope to God you don't. Because if you're following my inane ramblings, then you're probably as mentally deranged as I am, which is just unfortunate for you, frankly. Get 'em, boys. This is a powerful tree. For a creature which is literally just a bundle of sticks, it is, frankly, taking quite a lot of hits. I don't know if you've ever encountered a bundle of sticks in your lifetime before, but my personal experience with such things is that quite brittle, quite fragile. Don't necessarily stand up to a repeated beating particularly well. But you know what? This guy broke the mold, and I respect him for that. I guess we'll keep... Oh, another bundle of sticks, cool. Did that ambush me, or are we on neutral footing here? I think we're on neutral footing. I think we're okay. My plan for the day, by the way, in case you're curious, is I would like to take the next advancement test, and I think we're in a pretty good spot for that. What I would like to see, in an ideal world, is Krabby and Arbok reach their true potential here before we go back, which is sort of why I'm taking slightly risky, unnecessary fights, because I just kind of want to get that done. Realistically, I could just go back to the temple and then come out again and, you know, be fully healed and not risk quite so much. But, you know what? Where's the fucking fun in that? Sometimes you gotta roll the dice. Absolutely insane take from me, by the way, as I am pretty staunchly anti-gambling, but, you know. When I say I'm staunchly anti-gambling, if you want to gamble, you go nuts, you know. Do what you want to do. I'm not here to judge anyone's fun times, but it's not something I have any interest in, you know. I don't personally see the appeal because, you know, any serious gambling institution, any bookies, any casino, anything really, is always going to be rigged so that you put more in than you're ever going to get out, right? Although having said that, I have heard there's, particularly with these online casinos that are desperate to sort of get foot traffic to their website, they do quite often rig it in your favour to begin with, to sort of get you in. So it can actually be quite profitable to just make accounts on these websites and literally just, you know, play until it sours, sort of thing. Not something I'd risk myself, but I've heard good things about it. This is not financial advice. I love, by the way, all the Twitter profiles out there. You know, these people with 50 followers who think they're like the next big, you know, business inspiration for people. You put in their profile like, this is not financial advice, because quite frankly, if you're dumb enough to take financial advice from people on Twitter, then I don't think that disclaimer is going to help you very much. It is genuinely funny how much of a shit show Twitter is lately. Honestly, always. It was always a shit show. I guess the shit show has skewed in a different direction now. You know, once upon a time it was, you know, your classic blue-haired screaming liberals or whatever. Now it's your classic bigots. I think that's a better term for them. Either way, it's never been a place you should really take seriously. It's funny how many people do as well. I don't know why this is my my great Twitter monologue that I'm going into today, but there's a lot of like very serious conversation happens on Twitter, and it's like, fucking why? This is just anonymous fucking yappers yapping at each other, like.
Hey, you're a Gara fan. What kind of spells can they use?
Okay, I don't think it's a fight. I think we're good.
Let's see. There's a spell that creates a wall in front of your beast.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
It blocks attacks, so it's really effective.
Sounds like it'll really beef up my defenses.
Gara divine beasts have the image of being slow, but that's not a problem. There's a spell for boosting speed.
Wow, that's great.
That is great.
But they are vulnerable to poison and such. It's their only flaw.
Okay. Unless I were to, you know, merge them with some sort of seed beast that gives them immunity to poison and such. Easy ways around that. I am shocked that was where we got the fucking key spore. I am in pure rapturous disbelief that such a thing could happen. We just haven't encountered a single Sweet Knight in Earthwork at all, which is a little bit concerning, actually. I feel like they're all going to ambush me at once or something. Frankly, though, if it keeps paying dividends, I'll keep leaning into it. Why would I not just keep hanging out on the side where absolutely nothing is a real threat and I'm just getting free experience? Seems like a win-win. There is zero chance we're doing the boss of this area, though, just so you're prepared for that. Just so you're pre-warned. If you're looking forward to a boss fight today, it is not happening. Found some more pretty stones, though. I have more than enough of those to do this quest now. Like, I may have enough to do it twice, actually. Legitimately. I am also just completely fucking lost right now. This zone, this map in particular, is kind of just sprawling off into the edges of infinity. There is no horizon. There is only more ogre vines. Look at that, I used the correct terminology. I didn't just call them houses this time. Ogre vines and princess vines. Which I think is a bit rude, actually. You know? Not to go full manosphere on you, but... the female one's getting called princesses and the male one's getting called ogres. Come on now. I'm not an ogre. I'm a very nice man. Once you get to know me. A little bit infuriating at times, I admit, but, you know, nice enough. Put that in my Tinder bio. A little bit infuriating at times, but nice enough. Put it on my CV, fuck that, actually. I think we need to get into the era of the honest CV. We don't overinflate our skills. We don't, you know, make ourselves out to be the perfect employee. We just be like, you know what? A little bit of a prick, but mostly does his work. hire him if you want someone like that. Are we done? Have I explored this whole area now? No, I've not been this way. Hello.
This is an unusual place.
I assume you're just selling garbage. Regenera book. Resurrect cost 1 shield. Does that resurrect a divine beast at the cost of one of my shields? Is that what that says? Because if so, that's pretty fucking useful. Because you can't use citron powder in battle. That's only for, you know, resurrecting between fights. Being able to resurrect in a fight is very nice, actually. Actually, really. And definitely worth a shield. Depending on how much health they come back with, I guess. I'm not going to buy it, but interesting to know it's out there. No, thank you for letting me browse your wares and walk away. As someone who has worked retail, I know that is the most infuriating thing that people do. Come in, spend 20 minutes just walking around the shop and then walk away again, you know. Fuck those guys. Not that I don't do the exact same thing all the time, to be fair. This is where we need a rise of internet shopping. We just need to kill the high street. It needs to just die already. We don't need it anymore, you know. Sorry all you people with your classic analog businesses. You gotta move with the times, you know. I'm half joking. Just so we're clear. There's a grain of fact in there. Come on, guys. If you just want to like put your big boy pants on, so we can just be done here. That would be really useful right now, because I really don't want to have to start gambling on houses. I mean, we did sort of kind of discover, I think, that you don't hear roaring noises in the ambient soundtrack unless you're near the building where the bad boy lives. I'm gonna test this theory, of course. Because that sounds like some advanced programming for a game made in 2001, but... I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying that sort of attention to detail was very rarely high on the priority list back then. They were mostly just focusing on making the fucking thing work because they were all coded in assembly. Game engines did not really exist the way we know them now back then. People weren't just booting up Unity, you know? Oh, thank you. A little present just for me. How sweet. Oh, hello. Nope. I was trying to lure him into like the T-junction because I thought I'd be able to slip past him and get a back attack on him then, but not so much. A back attack. An initiative attack, whatever you want to call it. A sneak attack. I like back attack though, it has like a rhythm to it, you know? A back attack. It's like an Eminem lyric. I feel like a true wordsmith when I say the term back attack. Way to go, guys. Really out to kill Jortik, huh? I mean, I get it. He's a little frail little butterfly. May seem like an easy target, but don't underestimate him, you know? You know what? Let's press this button. Don't do it, Kahu. Thank you. You can do it if you want now, Kahu, but I'm going to try and fish for another heal anyway. Okay, fine. No heal for us. That's fine. It is what it is. at his big pointy horn. Was that rude? Are you meant to draw attention to people's big pointy horns? I don't really know the etiquette of a situation like this. Okay, so I just heard a big roaring noise and I was nowhere near anything, so I might have just completely imagined this whole proximity to boss sort of theory. Oh, look who it is. It'd be really cool to find a cocoon of one of those. Would be a big fan of one of those. Where are we going? Get fucked. There we go. If our bot could just like do the same on this very turn, then we can just be done here. We can just leave. We really don't have to stick around any longer, you know. It's fine. I think we're quite powerful enough to take on the advancement test. I just want to really hedge my bets, you know. Could Diggersby getting kills with his fucking basic attack. Such a legend. Oh. Of course he turns around just as I sneak up on him. I like how he comes with a little friend, because otherwise he's just going to sit there barriering forever and never going to be able to actually hurt you. Sensible game design, that. Well done. Look at his barrier. It's all like smooth. He's got a smooth barrier. Does actually pair quite nicely with the charge up attack now that I think about it. Because you buy yourself a turn and then you hit them. Oh dear. I really thought two of them would knock that down and then the third one could punch him. This is going to be a long fight. If Arbok just randomly evolves on one of these turns, I will just flee the fight. I'm not going to lie to you. Gonna get what I came for and go, honestly. Cool, barrier still stands. They also didn't make a barrier this turn, so this is... No, their old one's still up, actually. Never mind. That's why they didn't make a barrier. They didn't fucking need to. I get the feeling... Maybe I'm a little cynical and jaded here, but I get the feeling that the AI decides its moves after your moves have happened. Do you think that's fair to say? Only if it doesn't beat you in speed anyway, but you know what I mean. I would just keep dropping barriers. I think you're going to run out of mana before I am, in all honesty. Your barrier costs more mana. It's the downside to having the stronger barrier. It's not all fun and games in Big Barrier Land. This game sure can be a time investment sometimes. Alright. Now we do the murders. We've done it. You'll note that that Krabby still has full mana as well. That mana regen ability I gave him is really paying dividends, it really is. Have I given that Diggersby as well? If I haven't, I really need to. Can't remember if I did or not. I know it was in the back of my mind to do so, but I don't know if there's been more pressing things to get on him first. Okay, I believe that is this entire area scouted. I think. Yeah. And we have, unfortunately not evolved Arbok. Do we gamble on a couple of buildings just to see? Just to see if we can find a Karma or something to get him to evolve. I mean, realistically, right? Realistically, how likely are they to have put the boss right here, right in front of the spawn? They're not, are they? Surely. See? And it's a Karma. See? I was smart. I was smart and big-brained. Now, Arbok, you have to evolve from this one. You don't get a say in it, unfortunately. You are evolving from this fight. Oh, fuck. Actually a fucking find, that is. Legitimately the best find I could have had, perhaps. I no longer have to use mere Baridis when I can use Baridia. I broke your wall down. I tell you, the Attitude Era of wrestling has corrupted my brain. It really has. I think it is watching the Vince McMahon documentary recently has really sort of reignited my interest in that whole business. But I literally cannot see a wall in a game and not hear Chris Jericho's entrance theme. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I probably have. I talk in circles a lot. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know. Go look it up or something. It goes unnecessarily hard. There's no reason for Chris Jericho's Attitude Era entrance theme to be as much of a fucking banger as it is. But yeah, part of me really wants to dig out, see if I can find. I don't know. I know they have like a subscription service, the WWE. I don't know if you can watch like all the old episodes on there, but I would love to spend a few months just binging like the entirety of like 1997 to 2000 WWE. I'm not going to pretend it's good television, but it's very nostalgic television for anyone who was a millennial. If you're of a certain age, it was like the be-all and end-all of existence at that time. I want to go see The Undertaker smash Mick Foley through the top of the Hell in a Cell and give him a concussion and push his teeth through his face or whatever the fuck he did. That's what proper telly is, you know? Don't make TV like that anymore, where people, you know, nearly die. Or in some cases, just did die. That has been a thing multiple times on, like, live or even scheduled television from wrestling. People just die sometimes, and I think they've kind of tried to get away from that recently by making it all a bit safer, but it does make it a bit less entertaining, doesn't it? We all have to admit that to ourselves. The stupid fucking stunts were what made it fun. This is a hell of a fight though, isn't it? I have not been paying attention to what I've been doing at all for this entire fight. I've just been honestly just playing Chris Jericho's entrance theme on repeat in my head for the entire time. You have to stop, man. It can't always be like this. Sometimes you need to step back and look at yourself and think, is this really the decision I want to make for myself and my family? I want generations to remember me down the line as the guy who just kept making walls forever. You can't be comfortable with yourself after that, surely. Arbok still didn't evolve, but I don't care. We're done. We're done here. Let's go take the advancement test, or else we're just not going to get it done today. And I'd really like to get it done today. That was my goal for this video, and if I don't get it done, I'll just be a little bit salty about it. First though, real quick first, real sharpish, real quick like. Hello.
You know, we finished the job we...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop making me vent.
Find something good in the book.
I want to shop. We're in quite a collection of Mel's Elixir 3s. I don't think we need this many Mel's Elixir 3s. Take a couple of those off my hand. My singular hand. I'll get rid of Meta Mugwort as well, actually. Fuck it. Keep the Tendo Herb, keep the Citron Powder. We don't need that many pretty stones. Pretty sure. We definitely don't need shield books. They're kind of useless. Right. That'll do for now.
Find something good in the...
What I do want to do though is hop into here. I want to stash Tendai Herb, and that's it. And I want to get. Don't believe the lies. I haven't forgotten. I've remembered. I've got three pretty stones in here. And then we go to the lounge. I swear we are going to do that advancement test. I swear. I promise to you. It's gonna happen.
You know, we finished the job we...
How's the job going? I finished. Sorry to make you wait.
Far too happy about that.
I'm so glad. Okay, here's your reward. Thank you.
Yay. And then you're new. I don't think you were here before.
Hey, you! You're the ones who found our cocoon in the fire forest.
So, still looking for that important divine beast?
Of course. We don't give up that easily. I put up a note on the bulletin board, but let me know if you see it.
You must really like it. Okay, I'll let you know if I see it.
What was that conversation? He was all like, you found our cocoon in the fire forest. Did I? He's clearly still looking for it.
Whoa, are you looking for part-time work too?
Don't put me on your own level, boy. I'm here to hire people. That guy's so fast, even if I find him, he'll get away from me.
So, did you find the right person?
You bet. Now it's only a matter of time before I get the guy.
Or so you say. What you gonna do, Kahoo?
We gotta hurry and find the orbs. Then, I'm sure it'll work out, somehow.
What was that conversation about either? I don't understand any of this. I am baffled. Okay, who wanted the pretty stones? This guy, yes. I want to take this job. Hello.
You know, we finished the job we took.
Sir, I did the job.
Really?
How can he be lying? You sound doubtful.
I mean, he could.
I hate impudent people.
That's nice.
Anyway, I got it. Here's the promised reward. This is it.
Mothmanty. Cool. So all we got left on the bulletin board are these taken ones are really trolly, by the way. They're just like world building, right? It's like these are the guys looking for the odd cocoons, and this guy is hunting for cure and stuff. You know, like it's just like not stuff that's actually useful, but I guess they're nice flavor, but they're not very necessary to be here. They just fill the list out needlessly. So that was the guy who wanted the hypnosis book. He's useless, and he wanted a stinky spore. We don't have one of those either, so never mind, eh? Never mind. These are both Alcos now. These are different people. These were not these people before.
Hey, you ever heard of the descendant of the divine spirit of knowledge, Mammon?
Mammon. I think I've heard that name somewhere.
The bulletin board had a job asking about Memo. I finally took it, but I really don't know anything about him. Oh my, what am I gonna do?
That's the little acorn boy. Mammon. We're going to go to the arena there. I'm done just randomly talking to people in the lounge. It clearly doesn't pay dividends. Let's go fight.
Hi. Gonna go at it today?
Oh yeah.
Some cool beasts.
Same ones as last time. +1. Advance me. We're not that far over the reputation requirement for this one, so I'm expecting it to be pretty spicy. Okay. Get fucked. Your entire strategy just went up in flames there, didn't it, pal? Okay, a couple of pufferfish. I'm not overly terrified of those. Especially if we can kill one outright. That would be real. No, of course, Diggersby cannot possibly focus fire on anything ever. But Pikachu to the rescue, as ever. He may look fucking ridiculous, but that doesn't stop him being an absolute legend. Another thing people have said about me, actually. Go on, Pikachu. Which one are you going to kill? I believe you can take one out. Ooh, close. You tried your best. The crit as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they outspeed. That's actually quite uh-oh. It's a bit more uh-oh than I was expecting, if I'm honest with you. Don't get me wrong, there's zero chance we're losing this fight. I just didn't want to, you know, be overly low on health and mana by the time we get to fight 2. But, we'll see. We might be alright still. I think Diggersby will definitely be missing some mana in the next fight, but that's kind of unavoidable. I guess what we can do, while we've got our barrier up. Didn't even take it down, look at that. That's a turn of mana regen for Diggersby at the end of the day. Better than nothing. What did you have on your win side? Oh, it was like a defense down or speed down or something ability, right? Samakis. Yeah, fuck it. And one more. I actually kind of wish Diggersby was slower than Pikachu so that he could occasionally save mana by not attacking. Alas, 'tis not the case. Okay, those are poison attackers. They're probably going to outspeed us, probably going to get some poison on my team, but... Or they'll switch to the big slow trees and I'll get a free barrier up. That could work too. Undeniably bulky big slow trees then. Ooh. The one shot. The one shot of the barrier. Guess we'll keep doing this for now. Oh no. Do you still get the attack boost even if you miss? Is that how that skill works? It is. Good. Okay. I'm gonna keep going then. I'm gonna keep pressing this button. Ooh, okay. This kind of paying dividends, just letting Arbok stay in, so I might just keep going with the Earth side on. Oh, there we go. They finally did the big outspeed thing. What I don't want to happen is for Arbok to fucking die, so we need to be a little bit careful about that. These guys are at least very frail from what I remember, though. See? The annoying thing is, the only fella on my team who can prevent Arbok from dying right now is Arbok, by switching to the water side. I think we're better off just attacking more, though, honestly. Making full use of that snowballing attack stat. It's not really the best place to put the snowballing attack. You could have killed them both if you switched your targets around there, lads, honestly, but you know, is what it is. Oh fuck, that might be it for... Oh, okay. I guess they're prioritizing spreading the poison rather than finishing a guy off. Generally speaking, trainer AI will be focusing on killing your weaker monsters first. That's just how they work. They're kind of pricks like that. Don't want to risk him taking another hit, so we're switching to the fire side here. I'd really like to keep him alive, at least, into the next fight, even if he does enter on low health and mana. Also, you know, we just win if we attack 3 times. Because apparently sometimes Diggersby can pull through. Good job, Diggersby. Okay, that's actually really scary. They will outspeed us, I'm pretty sure. And they all have AoE fire attacks, fire spells. Which I don't think would do too much damage because I don't think they're super powerful, but there's 3 of them, so it's going to be a lot of damage regardless, just from quantity of attacks. I'm going to hope we outspeed and get a barrier up. I mean, that works, honestly. If we can have a barrier up going into a turn against the fire guys, we'll be in a much better position. So we might be able to just kill one outright. At least that's the hope. Can the barrier survive both of these? It can't. Okay. Good to know, though. Helpful information. Okay, here they come. I think this is it for Arbok. No, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, he's not going to survive that. Holy fuck. He's got guts. That guts, man. Pays off. Pays off so well. If you can just, like, kill one of these guys outright, if you could focus fire a little bit here, lads. No, of course you fucking can't. You can't even hit, turns out. Hitting was too much to ask from you. Alright, Fireside, up to you now. Apparently the Fireside outspeeds, and that is shocking to me. I don't feel like I have a particularly fast fight. I mean, I don't have a particularly fast Earthside either, but... It's going to be... No, Diggersby holds on. We really need to get one of those dead, though. They outsped us this time. They didn't do that last turn. I thought I was safe to attack. That's really bad. Actually really bad. Okay, thank you for switching to the water side. That is like the only way I am succeeding this fight at all right now. I think he'll stick with his water side because I really don't. I think I lose. Oh, okay. Alright. This changes everything because we now hopefully kill one of them. The Yaga doesn't destroy the barrier. Which... I don't think it helps. Annoyingly. Because they just hit with 2 Solaces. The first one takes the barrier down, the second one kills Arbok. But then we get a fresh barrier up. Getting a fresh barrier up might actually Because I don't think Solus will destroy it in the barrier in one hit. I might be wrong on that, but that might be my in here. Alright, this is how it has to play out. We have to now gamble on the barrier surviving a Solus. Pikachu outspeeding helps too, honestly, but not a great deal. No, it doesn't. Okay, we lose. That sucks, man. That sucks so much arse. I can't even get Kahu cheese to win out for us because I can't declare an attack with a side with no monsters on it, so I can't let him take a hit without Krabby dying, and if Krabby dies we just auto lose. I'm sort of my only sort of vague hope right now is that because we can clearly stall their mana out, that none of these guys will be able to do shit if it comes down to a 0 mana fist fight. Although it looks like they're quite happy to just stay on the water side and let me stall my own mana out, and then they'll just switch to the fire side and explode me. That's a shame. That is a fucking shame. Who thought who knew the AI would be this smart, actually? I really thought they'd just switch back to the fire side and try and explode me. Get bested by my walls. This is a brutal final fight. The two fucking lizards are neither here nor there, but just the wall of spam AoE is so powerful. He didn't rotate. If Krabby could be smart enough to ignore the lizard and just punch him in the face 4 times, we could win here. He's clearly not going to be. Oh, there we go. Now officially Jova. He was just biding his time, I guess. Bidening his time. Yeah, that was a great move there, Krabby. That will really win us the fight. Get him. Kill him. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Good job, Krabby. I really should have just forfeited this like 20 turns ago. I was holding on to that last glimmer of hope, you know? Ah, well. You know what? Let's try and get a win. Let's try and get a win before we wrap the video up. Whose ass are we going to kick? Not that guy, he's too expensive. Let's kick Rico's ass. Got one too many Divine Beasts, that's fine. Joltik, you're off the team for a minute. Hi, you're here to boost my ego? You can just like roll over and let me win so I can feel a little bit better about myself. That'll be real good. No, you're not meant to destroy my wall so easily. This is why we need the higher level wall spell. And I know we're going to get it sooner or later. I'd really rather have not had to go through another merge cycle before we can complete the advancement test though. Would have been real nice to have just won, you know. Thing is, I think we can win. We need a little bit more luck and to enter the final fight in better standing. This is going to be another depressing one, isn't it? But yeah, I'm just gonna have to take another swing at it. I don't know if I just do it off the rip or if I like go level up a bit more or something. Maybe I should finally finish the stage 2 of the wind side. Maybe that'll be sensible. Get another boss under our belt. Yeah, I think we just snowball fights if we can, right? There's no point switching to the fire side because we objectively get the most damage out of just letting Arbok gain more and more power every turn. If he'd evolved like I wanted him to, then you know, he would have gained a lot more power every turn, or had higher base power or whatever. You know what I mean? But he had to be impudent, didn't he? That's it, get that wall up. That healer won't hurt us now. Proper defensive measures there. You know, oddly, this didn't make me feel better about myself. Steamrolling a weak opponent did not help, turns out. Ah, well.
Hey, don't run away.
On that note, we are going to wrap up for the day. That was a disappointing video, but you know, one that had to happen. Sometimes you got to take the blows and get back up and keep going, you know, keep fighting, fight the good fight, all that. Yeah. See you next time. Bye.